Ona wa ban mu na o party wa ban. Dey ntia ya bedu ha.
Mr. Speaker, me da bebre so hwe baby aye wo say any issues aye kwa. It is as a result of we seeking IMF support. Na ye say niema akoso na Ghana betumi agina brane na etumi afare ntoma pefra. And you know, because of that we need to engage IMF on the issues. And the IMF on the issues no ni ye say kwan ben ye befa so a your debt ni betumi aye sustainable. And to get our debt in a sustainable state, you know, now there is the need for some restructuring exercises to be done. Na ye hwe kwan be sifa faswa restructuring so ye betumi a negotiate rates na ye betumi abafom. And starting with the domestic restructuring exercise. I no ekoye niema na aye adesrede and I near there to Ghana for him, but I think say the initial stages the approach was quite wrong. And ekofa how be breed bar within the domestic space, but and then yamiadum yetumi nyani padom ama signing on a bomb baso moment to me and signing on, so they helped shape the process. Now even with the IMF crown almost taking it up, said they even want to go on debt cancellation on some on our international debt situation. And no fatu so say on best starting process, but said you'll be better can mama one and say wow can until there was the need say your debt portfolio structure now it has to be say China holds a huge chunk of our debt portfolio until now we need to start that negotiations with them. And to start the negotiations with them, yes, you say China, COVID no hete no almost try some people to together. And if you want to start a negotiation with a country on that nature, I believe say in the right process, they also need to put themselves up on the issues to meet you, so that you better kwanya you better faswa. Mr. Speaker, you bet to me that we know, you bet to me ama your debt. We to me about form at a sustainable level. Na ye to me akoswa chichire o man no send ye chichire o man no. Mr. Speaker, obi bisa say ba ne sen ya ba bedu ha. O man no emra ye ba o man mu no de ye nya ye atenka ne say o man pani dada na okọ at that time ejina Ghana fo animu nyina aka kire yen say wa wenam na manaka dompe. Na wari nam naka dompe no eye ne nwanwa se ye ba no eden ne ye ba be yafa dompe no ye ba be ade flesh na de bia wo kan o say ye against ye pillars bc ho. Mr. Speaker, when you do a pillar na enye sustainable omone mo omugya ye nyina no, the sad aspect ni say omugya ni nyina tontrowa. They left it all empty. Don't throw it. We had to come and add flesh to it to make sure say a bit to me a gene. And to all other flesh in Iska. Mr. Speaker, when we were coming into government, yeah man Crawford say Sikano Waha, we will find the money and work with until we got in here who say science some NDC for Nekano. No create true do na say ya manaka dumpe. So we didn't know. Entina his John Dramani Muhammad General Kacha and say you have not become a president before. Now by your president, the American well, ube your president, the American obetias. Entino okeka nsem ni nyina na ne ye ne efo se akodi sam sana nsem pa na no ka kire
Kessben o samo
enti ya ba ba mu ne be hu se nsem o mu ka ni nyina no na ye no kure. Entino now we will need to gather ourselves and make sure that you bet to me the Ghana ejina brane. You see, Obia funny how Konko show Obia say Bia covering Russia, but Mr. Speaker, even if you read the IMF managing director's reporter, it tells you say Ghana, we were unfortunate. It hit us in the sphere of that is why they have also decided say Ombe Jina and China am here to me making sure say Ghana be to me Jina brand. Mr. Speaker, in all these hardship, I have kosunyina no and Kofosi abanse bedo and ne kane Jina so. And now Bahan more generator be and sisu to na distract ye kasa yeka. And Namia Makachi to meet printing the papers and maneba or to me online stories. Because the lights are on. Well, and these are the benefits that has come on now. You make sure say you better say Ghana be to me Gina Brane. Mr. Speaker, apart from that, and Ghana ni be bien one more, Mr. Speaker. Oh subroso. Even though you admit say Mr. Speaker, you admit say Omano emu edene. You admit say eniema enko yie kakra. But in all this era no, Mr. Speaker, things are not as it used to be. Mr. Speaker, enyuma go. And obi na juma begu no na chese ono ana ya hwan. Those times you cannot even pay light bills. Utia kani ane kanuka wunya bi na waso. Mr. Speaker, na ye kill ni ato petrol. Sikasho obotom kwa wunya petrol na wato. Na umu san pa ya pampo mu ka ho. Eni emu atam didie ni nyina ya ndio ye. Emu obi kwa be kire ye model ne chemistry a ese fa so say wo ye youth na pa adwuma ya kwase sabo na koton. What's a sabwa bucket baku by me and son? When you bounce one trip, you have a son one trip at Autumn. Mr. Is this the model NDC could give to us as citizens?
What is in for us? Sir, Chinese negotiation way and the way we expect. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, it will go our way, but if it doesn't go our way, and you like you have said, Mr. Speaker, can you say? We are working with the IMF.
You can't be certain with that because the examples the example of Zambia and Congo does not reflect their whole cases.
Mr. Speaker, Zambia and Congo.
It took Zambia 2 solid years to negotiate with the Chinese government just for a haircut on a car with China. China agree. At the latter part, Chinese government had to come in. One major telecommunication companies, they had to come in and manage. No more fancy or mocha. There are terms and conditions.
Mr. Speaker, the terms and conditions are that whatever loan you signed with them, what the finance space, we ask, what was the form of collateralization?
Kessben.
If you're able to tell them your form of collateralization, and now what was the source of that loan you took from them? And then project now do they have control over those projects? Did we assign anything to them, Mr. Speaker? There ye nimuane say emra ni ye ba bemuno na ye nim JDM anu lose power and was sign Ghana bauxite the mani nua say uncle to Ghana bauxite nyina amfa ye ba ye ne ba be gina mu ne ye hwe say sa de ne ntumi nkoso. So we went on a barter system, the Sino Hydro projects here enne ye hu, Mr. Speaker, me hu kra no ba denta Sino Hydro me office anim say ye kaso.
Yes, Amaga, but the realities are that bilateral external creditors arrangement ye ni omo no China nko aka ye de omo take 1.7 billion.
Sure.
Yes. So the question is that how do you expect Chinese government to know? So this are coming in average. For instance, maybe for instance, a country like Congo, now one more de 1.3 billion. One more coin say yen writing debt off. China force it there be maturity date and they be a bit me extended their mamu. Yeah, extend there. You better additional interest on the already existing Sika Modi Ekano. Instead of paying $1.3 billion, at the end of the extension at China for they ended up paying $1.6 billion. And see, at what point are we now as a country? So 1.7 billion now you almost say no. Me already don't forget loans are yaji or interest free loans no.
Mr. Speaker,
that is long ago. But the ones that are with interest in there, it's a no-go area.
Mr. Speaker, you are doing comparison with 2 countries. Of course, Obia won his ability to negotiate. Me know better than my negotiation skills will be different from Abia McCarthy's negotiation skills. Abia, what I would take is not the same thing that McCarthy can take away. And I know you're different. And the negotiations would kickstart. In middle of next month. For the negotiations to kickstart. Mr. Speaker, we are all here to be witness of how the negotiations will go. But then I make a choice say, even if sample netia, which of our national assets have we mortgaged to the Chinese? Mr. Speaker, they are mortgaging my Chinese na minimum anity ye. NDC for no more dani yensu coffee. And now when they sprouted it before we came, when they brought the Chinese in because of gold. Mr. Speaker, with all this, what we are trying to catch Ghana for say, Yajitum, Yababe to Omaya na enye. Yebeye mani ye ene omano ne koto dwemo ayemre kakra but omani begina brane ansa ne 2020.
Thank you. Alote maminti on